searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grass is green and so alive. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gone and come. The birds have just begun. Yeah, yeah. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum. Pew. All right, everybody, what is going on? It is time for another stream today. We're doing Car Mechanic Simulator. I have not played this game in quite some time. I haven't played it in about a month, I think. Pretty much ever since I stopped streaming. Ever since I took that hiatus, I haven't played Car Mechanic Sim. So we're going to get right into it. I hope I can actually remember to switch over the scene this time. I don't actually have a hotkey for this one because I have 3 different scenes for 3 different purposes that I'm supposed to use. So, whoops. But that's okay. I think we're here. I hope. I mean, we should be. If we're not, then that's a problem. But, I mean, you know how it is. Whatever. I need to change some settings. So I'm gonna go save game, return to menu because there's a couple of things that are a little bit jank right now. One of them is audio. Because, you know, it's, whatever, this thing is so confusing. There's no button or slider or anything like that. Do you guys want music? Is music okay? Is that acceptable? Play some, like, NCS in the background or something? Just so it's not so dead, because, I mean, the game is pretty silent sometimes. That's loud. I don't want it to be too loud. Last stream it was actually a fair bit loud, so I want to turn it down further than that. About right there should work. I just want to make sure you guys can actually hear me. But yeah. We got Sayetskimo, Shannon, in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I need to adjust that window and then adjust this window. So the title should be fixed. I did forget to fix that again. So that should be fixed if you just refresh the stream. And it should be the proper title. I need to remember to fix the title before I stream instead of after, because then people who don't refresh, it just stays there. Okay. So there's some updates that have been done. This is loud. Ow. I actually need to turn that down in this. Well. So, let's see. Improved car steering sensitivity added to options, sharpness effect, changing language, license plates was not translated, Polish translations, and lowered grass drag and increased grass grip. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can tell. I haven't played this game since, I haven't played it since, like, over a month ago. Basically, the last time that the last video I put out on the main channel for Car Mechanic Sim was, I'm pretty sure, the last time that I played Car Mechanic Sim. It's been a little while. We've already got some stuff that we're working on, especially this truck right here, and I've got 3 other cars filling up the spaces. Also, in the video, there's no customization for the floors and stuff. I actually did that off screen because I wanted the shop to look a little bit better. So I've got a whole wood floor here, super nice and stuff. Blue doors over there, brick walls all over the place. So yeah, looks pretty nice. Customize it. Streaming assets, textures, garage banner PNG. Oh, I should put my logo on there. Okay, I might have to do that eventually. I'll try to put my logo on that banner. So yeah, pretty nice little garage here. A nice wood floor. I do like the wood floor. I wish I could get rid of that. I wish I could just get rid of all the garbage, but there's no option to actually get rid of all the garbage. So yeah, there's just gonna be trash and stuff laying all over the floor. Also, I do like this this red and white like circle here next to all the grates. It's actually great. Oh, I thought I could be funny. Some people say I'm funny. Some people say I'm not. You decide. Alright, any parts to repair? Yes. Just gonna go through this real quick. There we go. Alright, all parts should be repaired. But I don't know how much of it we're gonna actually be able to use because, well, I mean, frankly, I don't know how much we're gonna actually be able to do here. Steering rack we're gonna have to buy. Suspension crossmember we're gonna have to buy. Figured. V8 OHV block. Sway bar, gotta repair that I gotta replace that as well. Steering knuckle, gotta replace both steering knuckles. I gotta replace a lot of crap on this one. Well, that's good. Alright, well. Crossmember, steering knuckle, steering rack, and sway bar. It's not T. Or it's not tab, it's T. Damn it. I'm so used to playing House Flipper now because it's tab to open up the tablet that you can buy stuff from. So, I believe this one's in suspension. So, steering knuckle C. I'm gonna buy 2 of the. Ooh, that's fancy. That's been updated. So 2 steering knuckles, a crossmember E. I'm pretty sure. Sway bar. I think it's a front sway bar. Front sway bar B. Steering rack. And I think that's it. Oh, see, I'm still used to friggin' House Flipper. Alright. Steering rack. Sway bar. Cross member. I'm gonna have to get all 4 rubber bushings. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace those. Rubber. I'm gonna buy like 16 or 12 of them. Because I know I'm gonna need a lot. And then I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of these as well. We'll buy more as we see fit, but I'm not gonna buy too many just for right now. Alright, steering knuckle. I've got 1 cover. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to replace at least 1 wheel hub. Brake disc. I'm gonna have to replace both of those, but I'm not gonna focus on that just yet. Some knuckle cover. Some knuckle cover. Wheel hub, forgot about that. This game is pretty fun. Not gonna lie, it's very relaxing to come in here and just start building a car basically from scratch. Is effectively what you're doing. It's very relaxing. Also teaches it actually. The good thing about it is it teaches you the fundamentals of how a car is actually put together and how it kind of works. It's not exact. It's not to the T, but I mean it works. All right, it's a bottom suspension arm. I have to get one of those. Bottom. So yeah, kind of why I decided to stream it is because I haven't played it in a long time, and I don't think. Did I ever stream Car Mechanic Sim? I don't know if I did. I don't know. I think I did. But not in a while. Tie rod. I'm gonna have to do both tie rods. 2 of each. And then front end link. Is it front end link A or B? Pretty sure it's B. Yeah, it's B. Oh, damn it. Didn't want to do that. Damn it. Mount. So tie rod, front end link. Oh, it's front end link B. Okay, I didn't even buy these. Alright. You go there. Real question is, I don't know if I should do performance parts on this one or not. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'll have to chance. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of those, aren't I? Yep. Forgot I need to separate these with the spring puller. This is the part that takes the longest, is the spring puller. So how you guys doing? You guys doing alright? I hope so. I hope so. I myself am doing pretty good. Been talking to some peeps and all that good stuff. Been doing some Wreckfest, by the way. The stream from yesterday, the Wreckfest Wednesday, that's up on the second channel if you want to go watch that again, because that was funny as hell. That was a really good time. I'll definitely be back for next week, so stay tuned. You'll see. You shall see. Right, let's get all these together. Get that all screwed in, good to go. And this one, I'm gonna have to replace the other upper suspension arm. That's good. Boom, boom, boom. You. Get that all buttoned up. Double wishbone shock absorbers, so I'm gonna have to get those. Shock. So double wishbone shock absorbers. I have to get the absorber caps for the rear, the front absorber caps, and then I think the springs. So we'll get all those. Yeah, I need to go actually put them together. I keep forgetting I need to actually put these together. Yeah, it's more a chilled, laid-back stream, so I don't have the rear absorbers. I don't even know which absorbers these actually need. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Sure. Knuckle housing, I'm gonna have to do the other one. Both wheel hubs. Wheel. Yes, I think finally someplace I found peace. The dark of night. Tabletops count us in the early hours. Not inside. Upside. We are alone. Can't find three lights. So we're all alone. Can't find real street light people. Good song here. Streetlight People by Sinner's Heist. Good song. Drum. Probably gonna need both brake drums. Brake shoes, definitely gonna need both brake shoes. Two on there, and then brake drum. Yep, I needed both brake drums. And then the rims, I'm actually gonna do different rims for this one. I need to get the other one done, yeah, okay. Now it feels good night. Tabletops count us in the early hours. Time to take you to my bed. Alright. That sounds good. Laying down, watching a stream. Actually sounds like a good idea. A better idea than doing anything else. Crap, what did I need? Is it are these ventilated? Yeah, okay, these are ventilated. Bye-bye. Two of those. Boom. Brake pads. You're gonna need to buy some of those. I bought 3 and I only needed 2. Oh well, having 1 spare shouldn't be too big of a deal. I don't even need the calipers or the cylinders. Okay, that's good. It means I can save some money somewhere. Okay, ventilated pads, cylinder, caliper, and that's it. Okay, now I need to do the wheel hub bearing, which I'm gonna need both of those. So hub bearing, so you go there, and then I can put the wheel hub cap, which I'll need both of those. So boom, and then eventually I should be able to do the once I get all this stuff in, I should be able to do the wheels. So we'll figure that out when we get to it. I don't know what wheels we're gonna go with. Okay, yeah, this side is completely done except for the absorber, which we're gonna go ahead and put in. And then I think, as for pretty much everything on that part of the suspension, it looks good. Okay, time to do the other side. Let's go over here. Shock absorber. Put that in the front end link. Inner tie rod. Outer tie rod. And then I can put the wheel on. Okay. Got it. Alright, I think it's pretty much timed. Well, now I need to put the... Well, do I need to put the exhaust in? I don't know if I should do that now or do that later. What I really need to do is I need to work on the engine because I don't even have the engine done. Oh yeah, I'm going to put the exhaust in before I drop it down. Alright, so actually what exhaust pieces does it need? That is a real question. So let's go to mount. Over here, so it needs 2 of everything. So it needs 2 front exhaust pipes, 2 mid mufflers, and 2 rear OHV mufflers. Okay, that makes sense. So let's just go to exhaust. I believe this is OHVC. Yes, OHVC. So 2 of those. I need 2 mid mufflers, and then 2 OHV rear mufflers. Should be a fairly simple process. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Still have to do up the suspension back here, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Leaf springs, obviously going to need those. So 2 of you, 2 of you, and then 4 of you. There's two U-bolts per spring plate. Until I played this game long enough, I actually know pretty much all this stuff by heart. Alright, so that part of the suspension is done. Rear shock was over B's. Shock. That's a front of shock. That's a front absorber. Whoops. Probably gonna need it for something though. I'll guarantee you that. Let's put that in, and then is that it? Oh no, I gotta do the bushings. I forgot about it. That's a long ass screw to put into a small bushing. Alright, I think that should be pretty much everything settled on that side. Over here, same process, leaf spring plate, U-bolts. And then the absorber. Okay. Fuel tank. Definitely gonna need a new one of those. Fuel tank. Fuel pump. Unless I didn't need a... No, I definitely need a fuel pump. Attack of the Gutter Mine. Seems legit. Seems totes legit. I think I need to do the bushings for here. Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to reach these. It's hard to reach the bushings if you don't put the camera right. Alright, so as far as that goes, I think... As far as I can see, the rear suspension is done. It's a very simple rear suspension. So, alright. So suspension is finished, engine, radiator, brake servo, battery, all that stuff, and then the wheels, and that's pretty much all we have to do. Okay. Time to search for wheels and tires and stuff. So we'll do rim shot first. So I'm thinking... I don't know. What am I thinking? Maybe like a retro rim? A black retro rim? I actually like how that looks. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah. I think I might do that. But first, I need to figure out the size of these wheels because I have actually no idea what size these wheels are. 225 40 19. Okay. 225 40 19. So 19. ET is just offset. I don't need offset. So 19-inch wheels. Done. Yeah, I'm going with those. And then the new tire shop. I'm going to do off-road tire B. 4 of these. 16, 225, and I think 40. 225, 40, 19. That sounds about right. I forgot I need to put them together. This is where this slow-ass process comes in. So install you with you. This is literally the slowest process in the game. Because I have to take this from here, go over to the balancer. That takes about like a minute and a half to balance. And it takes these a little while to actually put the wheel on, or put the tire on. So, gotta love this process. Okay, maybe it doesn't actually take a minute and a half to do that. Alright, put you on there. Install you with you. It's literally just repeating this process over and over and over. It's a fun process. It just takes forever. Alright, I believe that is everything. Yep. Alright. Gotta wait for this wheel to get balanced. We got one more to balance, and then we're done with the wheels. I feel like they've shortened this process. Because it used to take forever for these wheels to balance. I guess not. I guess they did something with that. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else to work with. Alright. Let's get these wheels on. That's not the right wheel. Is that the right wheel? Yeah, it is. Okay. You know? That doesn't... I don't know. That doesn't look... It doesn't look ridiculous. I mean, the color of the truck doesn't match the wheels. I'm probably going to end up painting that black. But, nope, not that. With this. I don't know. I don't mind the... I don't mind that contrast, but I'm still going to paint the entire truck black because that's how it should be. Or maybe like a gray or something. Nah. Doesn't look too bad. Not ridiculous. Alright, anything else on the underside of the vehicle that I need to do before I drop this? Oil filter. So I actually need to get the block back in. Oh, let's get to work on it then. Part mount V8 OHV. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. That's great. This is where it gets very, very, very expensive. Is buying the block for this damn thing. So V8 OHV. And then I'll work my way from there. So you go on there. Dipstick. Alright, camshaft. Don't have a cam. Okay. Crankshaft. I have a crankshaft, but it's broken. Alternator. Broken alternator. Power steering pump. Still gonna replace it. Fuel filters. Definitely gonna replace that. Ignition coil. Gotta replace that. Fuck! Gotta replace everything. Alright, so fuel filter. Ignition coil. B. Alternator. Power steering pump. Actually, I don't know if it's a V8 or not. Whoops. It probably is a V8 since it's a V8 engine. That would make sense, at least. I would hope. What else? Crank. I have to get a V8 OHV crank. I hope. Find out. And then cam. A V8 OHV cam? Hang on. V8 OHV, V8 OHV. Okay, I got it. I got it. There we go. Alright, so we'll shove the cam in there, put the crankshaft in there. Power steering pump. Alternator. Cam gear I don't have. Ignition distributor, need to get one of those. Fuel filter. Ignition coil. Oil filter, definitely gonna need one of those. OHV. Alright, cam gear, ignition distributor. Cam gear. Distrib. You there. I'm probably gonna need the rotor. Yep, need the rotor and the cap in that case. I didn't get the right cam gear. I figured I wouldn't. Cam gear V80HV. Is it video V80HV? It is, okay. And then distrib. Rotor, cap. I'll tell you, this stream is mostly just going to be me, you know, saying what I'm doing. I mean, there's really nothing to it. Clips. These clips, I tell you, are the bane of my existence, because if you don't have them, the game will not let you start the car. So they're pretty much essential to the operation of the vehicle. And it kind of sucks, actually, because, I mean, it just prevents you from doing a lot of stuff. Timing chain, definitely gonna need one of those. Timing chain V80HV. Timing cover I definitely don't have. I was already on timing. HV. Alright, water pump and crankshaft pulley. Water pump, crank, pulley. Come on, you in there with the water pump. Water pump pulley, definitely don't have one of those. I'm also gonna need a serpentine. Nope, not one of those. I need this. Serpentine belt B. Belt A. Alright. You. Radiator fan. Oh, hey, I actually have a radiator fan that's not completely broken. That's exciting. Alright, time to work on the good old, these good old pistons. I don't think I have any of them. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those, and also the rings. So, time to go get some piston rings. And also some pistons. I need 8 of these. And nope, not that one. This one. 8 of you. And it's the head covers. Alright, all pistons are good. I need to do both engine heads. Actually, I think there's... Is it 2 different? No, okay, it's just the same engine head. V8OHV. I think, are they V8OHV? Yeah, they are. Okay. I should probably know this by now, but I don't. One of the things that I fail to remember. Because, like, usually you would think V8OHV would actually use V8OHV parts. But it doesn't, surprisingly. They use completely different parts. They'll use standard V8 parts. Like, the power steering pump is not a V8OHV pump. It's a V8 pump. I mean, because they don't you know, you're not going to have an OHV pump because it makes no difference between whatever you're using, so there's just no point. I need 2 4-barrel carburetors. I should have made these performance parts. I really should have done the entire engine out of performance parts, but I didn't want to go through that hassle of having to go through, you know, leaps and bounds and all sorts of different menus to do that. So, round air filter base. I'm going to have to do all air filter parts for that. So round air, 2 carb, 2 carb, 2 carb. Do the air filter and the cover. Okay. I think, as far as everything else is concerned, except for the motherfucking push rods and rocker arms, which is the bane of... That's also the bane of my existence. Pretty much everything is the bane of my existence right now. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't like about engine building. There's just a lot of tedious little pieces. Like these spark plugs and valve push rods and rocker arms and all that stuff. It's like they don't come in packages unless you get a certain engine. Then it actually comes in a package, but for some of these it doesn't, which just absolutely blows. So this is gonna be fun, having to get 16 push rods, 2 for every cylinder. And I think they're just standard push rods. Yes. I can't push T because it's not there. All right. 16 push rods, and then rocker, V8 HVD. Okay. This is literally the most tedious part. It's just putting these damn things in. Alright, finally. Engine head cover B. I'm going to have to do both head covers. I'm going to go ahead and do those now, or just buy them now. So head cover A, and then head cover B. And I know why they're different, because one of them actually has the oil fill port on it. All right, that one is finished. Let's move over to the other side and do the push rod bonanza. Oh, good. Aviator Alexander is live. Finally done. All right. I guess there's not a lot of talking now, so my bad. Alright, V8OHV. I'm just gonna do V8OHV because I don't care to search for anything else. Okay, spark plugs. I need all 8 of them. Spark. Just listening to your voice. I mean, you've told me I have a nice voice. I mean, that's good enough, I guess. Most people, honestly, would have been gone by now, but The ones who stick around, I mean, you know, legends. The ones who stick around are good people. So I appreciate it. All right, V8 OHV. Do that. Okay, I think pretty much everything is done topside. I'm gonna worry about the flywheel and all that stuff later. I'm not going anywhere. Well, I definitely appreciate that. Sticking around is awesome. So, and you're awesome. Just saying. All right, part mount. Oh, rod caps. Damn it! I hate these things. I gotta buy 7 more of them. Rod cap. And then I need 3 crankshaft bearing caps, which I'll worry about in just a second. Let's get these last rod caps on, and then we'll focus on that. Oh yeah, this song, Ark by Shipwreck. You'll know this one if you know Barry Bugs. Barry Bugs used to use this song, I think, for a couple of video intros. Or not a couple, but a bunch of his videos had this intro song. It's a really good song. Nope, not 4. I need 3. Alright, crankshaft bearing caps. Wait, did I already have bearing caps? No, I didn't. Okay. Hoping I wouldn't have wasted money on something I didn't need. But I didn't. Alright, oil pan. Definitely do not have an oil pan. Oil pan. V8 OHV. Put that there. Do these 6 screws. Okay. I think pretty much... Nope, I didn't want to rotate it that way. Whoops. I think pretty much everything is done for the motor. I'm just going to do a quick double check. So oil pan is put in, oil filter, exhaust manifolds, intake manifold, ignition wires, ignition distributor, pump timing, radiator fan, head covers, push rods, rocker arms. I think all that's left is really the clutch assembly. So let's do gearbox. I need clutch plate, clutch pressure plate, release bearing, and flywheel. Put the flywheel in, do the clutch plate, the clutch pressure plate. And then right in that little spot somewhere is the release bearing. Okay, I think everything is done. Oh, that's clipping through a little bit. I didn't even realize that. That clips through. That's good. Freaking glitching all over the place. All right. Yeah, I think pretty much everything with the motor is done. So let's get the engine crane and we'll move it back in. Car lift A. Nope, I didn't want to enter it. So we'll do take engine off of crate. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? There we go. Install. Boom. Put you back where you were. So let's do a little car status. Make sure everything is in perfect order. Okay, everything that is in place is in perfect order. Okay, so we didn't mess anything up. It's very good. Been nice. All right. I think pretty much the only thing left to do is assembly of the rest of the parts. Need a brake servo. So servo. I never understand why they call it a brake servo, because it doesn't even look like a servo. Well, yeah, I guess it could be a servo. I don't know, it's really weird. This car doesn't have ABS, which is interesting. Actually, it's not interesting, it's an old truck. Which, I mean, you know. Alright, radiator C. What is this song? Oh, Arrow by Jim Yosef. That's a good song, too. Battery, I forgot to put the battery on the charger. So I'll do that real quick. Right. Got it. I don't have a charger. Got it. I'll have to buy a whole new battery. Whoops. Did not realize that. So, new battery. $170 for a battery. Are you kidding me? That is a crazy price for a battery. Alright, gearbox is the next thing. And I'm almost certain that we're going to have to buy a whole new gearbox, which is really expensive. Also, I just realized I went from 45,000 or like 40-some thousand to 20,000. So I don't have a lot of spending money left. And this is a car I can sell, and I'm probably going to end up selling it for a profit because I don't really need it. Yep, I'm going to have to buy a whole new gearbox. Lovely. So what is it? Is it a V8 OHV? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just want to make sure. So V8 OHV. Great thing about this game is that I mean, you know, like I said, it teaches you the basics of how things work, and I mean, I've learned a little bit about cars from just playing the game and doing all this stuff over and over and over and over. It's become implanted in my brain of how things work. Like how the engine in this thing works, because it's actually it's pretty interesting. It's you know, I mean, that's all it is. Just it's very interesting. Okay, I think, as far as I'm aware, everything that can be done except for the starter, which I need a new one of. That's the wrong starter. Whoops. I do that all the time. Alright, I think I'm pretty sure everything is done that can be done, so let's drop it down and put some oil in it real quick. Because if I don't do that now, I'm going to forget. So, which side is it on? It's on this side. Oil in it. Alright, oil is filled. Let's do a quick overview on the... Nope, that's not what I want to do. Quick overview on the status. Bumper, fender, seat, window, license plate, mirror, door, hood, fender, taillight, trunk, steering wheel. Okay. So everything else is body panels. So that is pretty easy to do. So front bumper got repaired, which is awesome. One headlight got repaired, I think. Nope, both headlights got repaired. Okay. Left fender, I'm probably gonna have to buy both fenders, so we'll figure that out. Smith 1500. I think it's 1500, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, 1500 XL. They're pretty much the same. So front left fender, front right fender. I tell you, fenders get expensive. The thing I didn't have to buy, or I didn't buy those by accident. I don't have a license plate. I'm going to worry about that later. The hood needs to be replaced. That's not what I want to do. So we get a whole new hood. Both doors are going to need to be replaced. So front right door, front left door. The camera keeps looking in the wrong direction. Windows, gonna need those. Front right, front left, front window, rear window. Trunk, taillights, side mirrors. rear fenders as well. I think that's pretty much everything we need. Side mirror on. Get the rear window, front window, rear left fender, rear bumper, trunk, rear right fender, door, window, mirror, and I think with all that said and done, all that's left is the taillights and the license plates, and then we're done. Oh, I already had taillights. Damn. Alright. I forgot about that. License plates. These are where it gets expensive, is the license plates. So I'm gonna do Florida. How about that? Florida. And I'll make it, you know what? I'll make it special. I wonder if I can actually fit this on the plate. No, damn it! Shannon, I was trying to put your whole Twitch name on there and I can't, so I'm just gonna put Saya. How about that? We'll do both of those. That's $2,000 for those license plates. That's how special you are, okay? I'm paying $2,000 for license plates for this car. That gets expensive, man. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. Okay, now I need my welding kit. Where's my welding kit? That's a toolbox. Actually, where is my welding kit? Do I even have one? Oh, I don't have a welding kit. Yeah, I do. Where the... what? I thought I... what? This game confuses me sometimes. I thought I had a welding kit. Like an interior detailing kit, and then a welding kit. Huh. I guess I don't. That sucks. Huh. Here, are they? No. Well, how do I get that, then? Paint shop dyno, another lift. Screen, installing. Fuel pressure. Huh. I don't know. Okay, because I'm not going to be able to paint the truck then, I don't think, because it's still rusty. Gotta be something I can do to it. Oil drain, toolbox, warehouse. How much crap do I have in the warehouse? Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of crap in the warehouse. Goodness. Look at how far it goes. That's so much crap. I might as well just sell it all. Can I like do a sell all? Oh, I can change the name of the warehouse. Oh, that's cool. Wait, I can have multiple warehouses? What? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Interesting. Never knew you could do that. Okay, is my stuff in here? Is that where I'm going wrong? I'm so confused. I legit thought I had a welding kit and a detailing kit. I guess I don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. I don't even know where you unlock it. I'm assuming it's over here because it adds it with the other lift. But I have to get through so many items to get to there. Oh, actually, I probably only need to do like 2 in order to actually unlock that option. Probably like this one and this one, or like some of these ones. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Yeah, look at that. Love the light. I love the plate. It's actually, that's really good. That's really good. Expensive, but it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Now it's just time to figure out what to do with the paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. This game is quiet. Jeez. I don't want to turn the game up though, because if I turn the game up, some of the stuff is gonna be like super loud, while all other things are gonna be super quiet. So, you know. So let's move this. Wait, do I even have the paint shop? I can't even paint the car. I really need to level up my crap. All right, this one's going in parking then. I mean, that's literally all I can do with it is put it in parking. This car though, I don't know. Kimasabi, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. You know, I forgot to do. Hang on. I just remembered. I've had those browser things turned off, so you wouldn't be able to see who follows and who doesn't. Damn, I forgot about that. Also, the chat box should be up there, so you'll see it eventually. Yeah, Kimasabi, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So I'm just gonna make sure of that. All right. So this car, I don't remember what's wrong with this car. I think this is an order one. Yeah. Brake system needs fixing. Driver struggling to find gears, so that's all gearbox stuff. Brake system needs fixing. I'm gonna actually have to take the entire brake system apart. So that's fun. And actually, I think it looks like I've already taken the brake system apart. But I guess not. It's still having issues trying to find it. Although I don't know what else would cause braking issues. Ah, ABS pump. It's the good old ABS pump and ABS module. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, so plate shop, main shop, ABS, you. Meant to RP Mackers on extended visit to Los Santos, but I won't be around for the next week. Are you staying Leo next month? Probably. I probably will be staying Leo for the month of July. So, yeah, you and Aaron will have to take over the well, not take over, but you and Aaron will have to do the company stuff. I think that's you, right? I always get names mixed up. I'm sorry. I believe it's you. I think. All right, knuckle covers. Actually, you know what? Let me just do brakes because that's easier. Except you can't get knuckle covers here. Damn. This is technically part of the suspension. Got it. Ooh. Front steering knuckle E ring. I want to know what vehicle has that. That's interesting. So front axle knuckle cover. Where the hell is it? Am I blind? Hello? Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Wheel hub. Definitely need both of those. Oh, it gets expensive. Real expensive. What was I looking for? What was I? Wheel hub. Duh. God, I'm losing my shit. Is the front wheel hub not in here? Oh no, there it is. I'm blind. Obviously. Alright, ventilated. Brakes. Da-da-da. Ventilated. Pads, I've got one extra, so that's good. Caliper cylinder, I'm probably gonna need to buy another one of those, but that's totally fine. Definitely need bearings. The wheel hub bearings. That's part of suspension. Hubcap. And then the wheels can go on. Okay. So that side is pretty much done. Move on to the front part of... I can't even do it. I'm trying to get over here. Knuckle cover. Wheel hub. Ventilated. By the pads. Caliper cylinder. And then the bearing. Hubcap. And then the wheels can be put on. Okay, perfect. Now it's time for the rear set. So, wheel hub 3, need to buy one of those. One rear wheel hub. Can't speak English today. Brake disc, I need to buy those. I'll need to buy everything else with it. And what was it, caliper or cylinder? I'm going to buy one of each just to make sure. Rear wheel hub, and then rear wheel hub, and wheel hub 3. So brake disc, brake pads, cylinder, caliper. You buy 2 bearings and 2 caps. Can't fucking spell. Oh, didn't need the cap because that doesn't exist. All right. I need one rear drive axle though. That's the other thing. Wheel hub 3. Wheel hub. Brake disc. Go ahead and put the bearing in so I don't forget. Caliper cylinder. And rear drive axle. Alright, so before I start doing the wheels and all that stuff, because I'm not ready to set it down yet, I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing up, remove the starter from the gearbox, and the engine, and all that kind of stuff, because we are taking the gearbox out, because I know exactly what the issue is. It's the usually the gearbox, the bearing, clutch plate, and pressure plate, but I think it might be the flywheel as well. That might be an issue, because the gearbox is fine. But I don't think... Yeah, pretty much everything here is completely destroyed. The bearing, the pressure plate, the plate, and the flywheel are rusted out, so those are getting replaced. So everything in gearbox, you, and you. I love it. And it confuses me sometimes, because how do people get their cars in such bad conditions, you know? It's like, how do you manage to rust your car this bad? Like, you must be doing something wrong, because like, that's almost impossible. There's no way that you can there's no way you can just mangle it that bad, you know? It amazes me. That's all part of the game, you know, and it makes it a fun little surprise sometimes when you figure out what they do to their car. So, all right, so gearbox is pretty much replaced. Now it's time to work on getting the wheels back on, and then we're done with this car. We can finally earn some damn money back, because I'm out of money. All right, so these ones are going on. No regular maintenance is actually possible. My dad is a mechanic. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you know, but it's just like the rust part. It, you know, for so some of the vehicles are new, like they're super new vehicles, but the problem that I have with it is that, like, so one of the mods I have installed is a 2017 Ford Focus RS, right? Super new vehicle. You know, not many people own one. But to have one so rusted out makes no sense. Because who would leave a Ford Focus RS out to rust? You know, that it kind of makes no sense. But like, I'm sure there's some sort of dynamic behind it. It's all part of the game as well. It's all part of how that works and how it does its thing. I'm only gonna get $4 grand for this build. Are you serious? Wow, that sucks. That actually sucks. Because I'm losing money. Like it's bad. Nope, not that. Didn't want to do that. Nope, stop. Yeah, that wouldn't be that rusty. Usually rusting is older vehicles. Yeah, like these are not old vehicles. These are fairly new. I mean, apart from that one over there, that might be a little bit old, but this one, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe this one's old. Maybe this one's like a 2013, maybe 2012, 2013 vehicle, but still, I mean, it rusts too easily. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too critical. I probably am being too critical. But honestly, I mean, that's all part of it. Okay. So, let's see what's wrong with this one. Brake problems again, and loud exhaust. And there's only one part of the exhaust that's the problem. Good. Alright, time to take the brakes apart again. So, let's go ahead and lift it. The wheel's taken off. Alright. Oh yeah, that disc is completely broken. I don't want to take that off just yet. I want to get all the wheels off at once. Depends on where the car is. The places near the ocean will rust worse because of the salt water. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah. Definitely. Cannot agree more. So, I mean, regular maintenance isn't really that bad, you know. It's just general upkeep on your vehicle. It's more or less kind of like everything, you know. It's like everything requires some sort of maintenance, like refrigerators or freezers or that kind of thing. You know, usually, you know, some of them are more spread out than others, but of course, I'm talking about a different thing. But the same principle applies to maintenance. So for these people in the game to neglect their vehicles, I mean, it gets costly. You know, like some of the stuff gets very, very costly. Also, I really don't need to take that apart because that's not the problem. I mean, I already did it, and I'm going to do it to the other side. Might as well. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Get back down here. Pad off, take the disc off, and then I'm just going to take the axle out because I did the first one. Is this a 4-wheel drive? No, it's only front-wheel drive. Oh, I can take the front drive shaft off without taking the entire vehicle up? Jeez, okay. Did not know that. I guess because it's so low down. Yeah, probably. All right. So, I believe we should have everything discovered. No. So it's probably, what I'm assuming, is either the brake servo or it's the module. Okay. Module was rusted. Not the pump this time. Okay. Or the servo. Should be everything discovered there, and then exhaust. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up again. Find out. Welcome to the world of trade-ins. People don't care. I do because my dad used to let me sit with him while he worked on cars, mainly because he didn't want me to get screwed over by mechanics. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing. I saw a video in my recommended list that literally it said how to determine or how to spot a shady mechanic. I almost wanted to watch that video because it would make me feel a little bit, more secure, but it kind of depends. It really depends on the area that you're at, I guess, and who's there working on the cars and all that stuff. So it's it's the society today. I mean, you're gonna get it at one point or another. There's really no avoiding it at this point. So, but it's difficult to avoid it, but taking the proper steps to avoid it or to start avoiding it is definitely a good thing. So, yeah, I think everything should be discovered. Yep, exhaust pipe and all the brakes. So let's get to work on the brakes first because, well, should we get to work on the brakes first? Now let's do the exhaust. I mean, that's literally just one piece. I'm gonna do that first. Exhaust. It needs just a simple exhaust pipe. There is if I do it myself. Pretty much. Yes, I don't know. Alright, what muffler was on there? I think it was the i4 muffler. Probably. Exhaust pipe. And i4 muffler. I don't even need to buy one because it's not the problem. Alright. Okay, exhaust is done. Time for the brakes. So we're buying everything for the brakes. So module. I need to buy 4 calipers, 4 cylinders, 2 brake discs, 2 ventilated discs, 4 pads, and that's it. Also, the game is actually stuttering a bit whenever I buy so many of one item, which is hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheels back on as I go around, just so I can be a little bit more efficient with my time. Other side, same process, ventilated. I'm actually gonna put the axle in first before I do all that. Pads. Cylinder, caliper. Or it's the other way around, actually. I've been calling them the wrong name the whole time. I keep going cylinder, caliper, even though it's the other way around when you put them in. It's caliper, cylinder. So rear wheel hub. Bearing. Brake disc. Hub cap. Pads. Cylinder cap. Did it again. I fucking did it again. God, I need to stop doing that. I also need to do the wheels in the proper order. I need to do the star pattern. I never do it. I mean, I never do it because it's a game, but I mean, it appeases some people. I don't know why, but apparently people they're just like, oh, you gotta do it correctly if you're gonna do it. It's like, I understand, you gotta do that. You gotta do it that way in real life to not break anything, but in the game, it's not possible. You can't break anything. There, I did a star pattern. Okay. Okay. I think everything should be done. ABS module, forgot about that. Whoops. Forgot about the darn module. Okay. That is everything. Get out of my shop. I'm gonna actually move this one to lift A. I don't know why I like working on lift A. Just solely lift A. I don't even like lift B for some reason. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Okay. Let's see what's wrong with this one. Brake system and exhaust. God bless America. I gotta do the fucking brakes again. Every single car in my shop right now has brakes. Has brake problems. I don't get it. Ugh. Lovely. Oh man. Alright, hub and the axle are fine. Oh. Oh, this one's got a turbocharger on it. Hell yeah. Wait, is this a turbocharged i4? Yes, it is. It's a turbocharged inline 4. You gotta be kidding me. I wonder actually how much power this thing makes. If I had a dyno, I'd be able to tell, but I don't. I don't have a dyno. I wish I did have a dyno. Because, I mean, turbos are pretty good, except with turbos, I think the stipulation with them is you gotta wait for them to spool up. Something like that. There's actually like a spool up time that they need before they start working efficiently enough. Actually, do I have to take these off, or are those new? Alright, I'm taking them off. It's not discovered a couple parts, so I'm taking them all off. Probably those. Okay, well, I'll just do it on the other side as well. Whatever. Dun 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 dun. Did I take the bearing out on that side? I think I did. Okay. I believe everything should be... I'm just going to check the... Yep, of course, the module. Again! The module is always the one breaking on these ones. I don't get it. Never the pump, but it's always the module. Alright. More buying. So, module... 4 calipers... 4 cylinders... 2 brake disc... 2 ventilated... 4 pads, and that's it. Same process. I don't even need to say it anymore. Okay. I did that one the complete wrong way, but whatever. Bliss by Tari. It's a good song. It's a good song. Alright. 3 of 4, and then the 4th one. Alright. Brakes are done. Except for the module, obviously. Alright, oh. I see what the two parts are. It's the exhaust manifold and the front exhaust section turbo. Got it. Actually, I should probably take the manifold cover off. And then that needs to come off with the turbocharger. Manifold. God, it has so many screws for this damn thing. Unbelievable. That's accessible from another car. I lost my ability to speak properly. Alright. Exhaust section. Alright, time to buy it again. Exhaust. Front exhaust section turbo. Exhaust section turbo. That one. And then we can put the car back down and do the manifold. So I believe it's an i4 manifold, i4 turbo manifold. Turbo. So we'll get one of you. Manifold cover. And then turbocharger. That's it. Okay. Wait, is that even right? The fuck? Okay, that's weird. Okay. I think everything should be good on this vehicle. Get out of my shop. Alright, that's pretty much it for the orders. Let's go to the main gate. I actually want to go to my parking garage. Oh, I don't have any cars in the parking garage? I thought I did. What the hell? Well, that sucks. I ain't got no cars in the parking garage, man. That sucks. I mean, there's that. So this is gonna be kind of I'm gonna keep this here for a long time until I can get to that point where I can buy that other or that extension of the garage, and then actually be able to clean it up a little bit. You know, get rid of that rust and actually paint it. Do all the other stuff I need to it. X Lover Girl X, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. All right, time to head back to the garage. Figure out what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do one more order, and then we'll call it for a stream. So we'll see. Loading. All right, let's head over to the phone. See who's got an order today. Ooh, this one looks like a fun one. Cannot start car. Find and fix all engine problems. Engine is working, but it's choppy. Timing needs replacing. Car is loud. Gears keep slipping. Grinding and shaking from gearbox and general gearbox control. And repair. All right, let's do it. We're taking out a big order here. Ooh. Damn. That's a nice car. What is this, a Maserati? Well, pretty much. I mean, that logo says it. Wait a minute. Is that the... That resembles like the Boy Scouts logo. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. It's got a V8 in it. It's a nice car. Very nice. I like it. This is the kind of car I'd own. Go for road trips with my significant other. That's a really cool idea. That'd be super awesome. Alright. I know what I'm doing in the future. But for now, I gotta fix this guy's car. Need to stop daydreaming. The more I daydream, it's gonna kill me, but oh well. Well, maybe not. Alright, examine mode. So, oh god, okay. Timing. Upper suspension arm. Brake caliper. Suspension arm back there is fine. Starter is fine. Radiator fan is a little bit damaged. Idler roller, belt tensioner, water pump pulley, water pump. Okay. Okay. So not a whole lot, but we'll figure that out when it comes to it. Cannot start the car, so definitely the starter, which makes no sense. Maybe it's a spark plug. Well, either way, we're gonna have to jack this thing up, remove the drive shaft. I'm pulling the engine out of this thing, so we're gonna get to that. I want to get to that right now. Oh, it has a catalytic converter on it. All right. So, nope, not mount. I need to unmount. So, drive shaft. You got the game? Javi, I've had the game for a long time, man. I don't know where you've been. I've actually had this game for quite some time. I've had it ever since, like, I don't know. I don't know when I got it. I got it a long time ago, though. Or not a long time ago, but you know what I mean. Alright, so the exhaust should be disconnected from the car. I think I'm ready to pull it out. Alright, let's pull out the engine. Go to the button, hit the button. Grab U. Power left A. Let's do pull out. Drain the oil. Damn it. Forgot. Yep. Always drain the oil before you take the engine out, because if you do something wrong, you're going to spill oil all over the place, and then it costs you $100 to clean it up. Oh, and it's new oil. Really? Damn. I have to drain perfectly good oil. Actually kind of sucks. I have to drain perfectly good oil. Alright. Pull out. And add it into the crate. This one. It's a nice engine, gotta say. Okay. Anything else in here that I need to take off or do anything with? I don't think so. We're probably going to end up having to take this whole car apart. Knowing how the game likes to do things, it likes to tell you that, you know, it likes to hide things from you half the time, and so you end up having to take the whole car apart in order to actually find what you're looking for. So that's fun. We're stripping this entire engine. Take belt tensioner. Gotta take one of these belts off, I think. Nope, you gotta take the roller off. And then I can take this belt. And then this belt. Pulley. Roller. Water pump. Roller. Yeah, I mean, most of this is just going to be tearing the engine apart and tearing the entire car apart half the time and all that, so enjoy it while you can. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, honestly. Yeah, this block is completely destroyed. That block needs to go. Alright. Engine cover. Head cover. Cover. And then I can do the engine heads once I take the coils out. Get the cover off. Yeah, I got this other one over here. See, it's a good thing I decided to do the music, because otherwise you would just hear these little sounds. Well, actually, you probably wouldn't even hear the sounds, depending on the volume of the game, but, you know. Good thing I decided to do the music. And it's a good thing I have Spotify Premium, because there's not been a single ad that's played in this stream, because of me having Spotify Premium. So it's a good thing I decided to come back to streaming now rather than later, because if I did it later, I would not have Premium, because I've only got it for 3 months, and then I run out. Because that's all I can actually pay for right now. That's the last of my my Twitch paycheck that I got. Because I spent that shit in not even that much time. It didn't take me very long to spend all that. Because I bought a new controller, and then I bought a bunch of games. Bought House Flipper, PC Building Simulator. What else did I buy? Bus Sim. All those. So, yeah, definitely don't have the money to keep premium right now, but that's okay. At least I have it for 3 months, and it only cost me $10. I mean, that's a steal. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, take the fuel filter, engine head. How much did you get paid from Twitch? It was $214 at the time. And by at the time, I mean it was literally at the beginning of this month I received my check. So it was a pretty good amount. My only issue is that I spent it all super quick. So yeah, it was definitely short-lived, but I mean that's whatever. It works. Can take the pistons out. Okay, there's some rod caps in there. That's actually surprising that there's rod caps in there. Actually, it's not surprising because it's a kind of a new engine. Sort of. I mean, it has a pretty much perfect crankshaft. So. How do you get paid from Twitch? So, getting paid on Twitch is it's a very different thing from YouTube. So if you know how YouTube system works, then you'll kind of understand how, well, actually, if you know how YouTube system works, take that out of your brain because Twitch works completely different. The way you do it is you have to become what I am, which is an affiliate. Affiliated streamers have the ability to earn subscriptions and cheers or bits from people who basically give them. Subscriptions are on a 50-50 basis, so Twitch gets 50%, I get 50%, so if you do a $4.99 subscription, I only get $2.50 out of it. So when that all racks up to $100, when it gets to $100, Twitch will actually send you a check for that amount, and it takes 60 days for it to actually happen. Well, actually, it takes 90 days technically, because if you do it at the beginning of the month, if it hits 100 at the beginning of the month, and then you go to the end of that month, and then 2 months later, then you'll get the check. It's a very long waiting process, and it's not a good way to support. Like, I'm not saying it's a good way to. I'm not saying it's not a good way to support me, but it's not the best in any sense of the word. Because, you know, if I had a job or something like that, that would pay a lot more than I would get paid from Twitch at this point. So it's not a very feasible thing for me to support myself only with Twitch at this current time. So I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. We'll just have to see. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, because I wasn't trying to make it confusing. How do you partner up with Twitch? Well, the affiliation and partnership are they're a little different, but affiliation is you have to meet a number of criteria, and I happen to meet those criteria. So it's basically when you hit 50 followers, that's one of the criteria. So I have 200, obviously. You know, and keep in mind, I hit affiliation. I got Twitch affiliate way back in March. I've had it since March. So I've had it for a good period of time. But basically, when you get affiliated, when you attempt to do it, you have to have 50 followers, and then you have to stream for, I think it's 8 hours in a 30-day period, and then 7 days in a 30-day period. 7 unique days in a 30-day period. So it's actually really not that hard. It's anybody can do it. You know, the 50 followers is the hardest part because you have to get 50 people to actually follow you. That was the hardest part for me, is getting 50 people to follow me. But as soon as that happened, and as soon as I joined OCRP, it started skyrocketing, which is awesome. I mean, that's you know, it's a really cool thing for people to follow me and watch me, because part of me thinks that I'm not really that entertaining. You know, I'm just a guy sitting here playing a game. It doesn't seem like it would be too entertaining, but people actually watch what I do, which is insane. Like, that's awesome, you know. And I don't do it to get recognized. I don't do it for any of that reason. I do it to make people laugh. You know, that's my whole thing. Is I do it to make people laugh. I do it to make people smile. I do it to make people have a better day. That's the whole reason I do it. And that's what will stick with me for the entire time I do it. Is if I make you laugh or I make you smile, I've done my job. And I'm going to keep doing that until the day I die. And I promise you that. That's what I'll do. I want to provide content that'll make you laugh, make you smile in some sort of way. You know what I mean? So as long as I can do that, then I'm doing my job. And it's not even a job. It's a hobby. I don't consider this a job. I consider it I consider it a paying hobby, you know? So that's it. That's pretty much the gist of it. So back to the original point: to get affiliated, 8 hours in a 30-day period, 7 days in a 30-day period, and then 50 followers. It's not difficult. Now, to get partnering is a different thing. Partnering gets you a lot more perks. It gets you a lot more features that you can use, and it even gives you the ability to go to Twitch partner events, which happen every so often. But you know, I probably wouldn't even go to the events, to be honest, because I wouldn't really have a way to travel. But I don't know. But yeah, so partnering is a lot difficult. It's a lot more difficult because you have to, I think it's what is it? It's like 25 hours. It's like 7 days. No, not 7 days. It's like, oh, what is it? Like 14 days and like 25 hours or something. It's something ridiculous. But then there's another one that you have to do, and that's 75 average, okay? Average is the keyword. 75 average viewers. Average viewers is a very hard number to make climb. It's a very difficult number to achieve. Because you would have to go basically a very long time at 75 viewers each stream, and it has to be every stream that you do. It can't be it can't be just these one-off things, you know. It has to be 75 every 75 every stream, up until the point that you actually reach an average of 75 viewers, because it's based over like a month time, you know. So that's the hardest part. Plus, the other thing is, once you even reach 75 average viewers for the streams, and you have to do this all in a 30-day period, once you actually reach 75 average viewers, you then have to have a large following. If you don't have a large following, Twitch will not accept your partnership, because they look for people who have the I don't want to say the biggest followings, but people who have a large influence, you know? They don't ever say how much they look for, but they look for something. It's pretty obvious. They look for something, for a streamer who has a large influence. If they have a large influence, they're more likely, they're not going to, but they're more likely to accept your partnership. So it's a very difficult thing to get into. Affiliateship is so much easier, and it has the same perks as a partner. You know, with the exceptions of you can't go to the events, or you don't get invited to events. You don't get paid faster because partners actually get paid faster. There's a lot of other things that happen that aren't. There's a lot of things that go on with partners that don't happen with affiliates. So that's the whole thing. It's a very long explanation that I don't need to get into because a lot of it is actually out of the scope of my it's out of the scope of my understanding. So, Ornery Frontiersman with a tier 1 sub for 4 months in a row. 4 months. Has it been 4 months? Jeez. 4 months, man. Thank you very much for that tier 1 sub, brother. You are amazing. Keep that emote that I have. Throw it across the internet because it is yours to keep. Thank you very much for the support. Honestly, it's insane. Crazy, huh? It is crazy. 4 months, man. 4 friggin' months. Damn it! Ornery! The emotes! God, I gotta turn Nightbot down if that's the case. Like, Jesus. Like, Nightbot is out for blood. Oof, oof, oof. Damn right. Oofing. Alright, I gotta search for this damn part. I've been sitting here for too long. Alright, engine block V8. Nope, not engine head. Where's the engine block? Damn it. There it is. Found it. Nightbot is vicious. Oh, damn right. You're damn right it is vicious. Alternator. If I don't need to buy the part, I'm not buying the part. So, there you go. Fuel filter. I'm going to replace that. Fuel filter. Put you there. I hate the bots. Well, sometimes I hate the bots as well, but that's just there for a security thing. It's just, I don't know. I may end up taking Nightbot out, to be honest, because all it does is just I don't know. It's really not even needed for a streamer like me, because there's not many people that chat, and plus nothing really ever happens. So I think tomorrow, probably starting tomorrow, I'm gonna take Nightbot out because it really, honestly, it really doesn't even need to be there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I take it out? I don't know. I've been thinking about it because it's not super needed at this point, but I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? Alright, V8 camshafts. So if one of them is damaged, I'm gonna buy all 4 just so they're equal. Cam, I believe, are they just normal cams or are they V8 cams? The V8 cams. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put an i6 cam in there because it wouldn't be good enough. So 4 V8 camshafts. Oh, excuse me. I don't even know if you heard that burp, but if you did, excuse me. My apologies. Self away, away, away. Love this song. What is this? Castaway by T and Sugar. It's a good name for an artist. Spark plug. Spark plug. Golf clap. Alright, let's see. Do I have to... Oh, I didn't want to zoom on that. Do I have to buy cam gears? I don't. Okay, good. Boom. Intake manifold I'm going to worry about later. I need to do a little status check. So, ignition coil, engine problems. I haven't discovered all those parts. What? Damn it! I gotta discover them again. Son of a bitch. Car is loud. Exhaust. Gear is slipping. I already figured that out. Gearbox and gearbox. Okay. Got it. So there's more engine problems that I don't know about. And I'm assuming that's probably the cat. Probably got to be one of them. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably radiator found housing. Found housing? What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. Module and pump, I think, are good. Yeah, module and pump are fine. The battery's fine. Fan housing is fine. Filter. Definitely, it's probably the filter. Honestly, I mean, that's usually what happens, is it happens to be the filter. Also, I hate these damn clips. I wish these clips would die. These clips are horrible. They're literally the worst thing I've ever experienced. Oh yeah, it's definitely the air filter. And the filter base. Nope, there's still 2 parts to discover. What the hell? What in the fuck? What is this bullshit? I'll take you out. Take the radiator out. Take the battery out. It's the battery! That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Car status. Alright, so one of them was the battery. There's another part to be discovered. What the hell? Servo. Nope. Module. Nope. Pump. Nope. Son of a bitch. That's pretty much everything to do with the engine. Oh, nope. I know what it is. Back there. I know exactly what it is. Motherfucking fuel pump. Let's take that shit out. Muffler. Alright, all this stuff back here I think is pretty good. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, now I can get back to the engine. Now I don't have to be so paranoid. Intake manifold. Fuel rail. Need to buy both D1 fuel rails. So, rail. Both. Is it? No, it's DI. Never mind, sorry. It's DI fuel rails, not D1. It looks like D1 though if you look at it just at a glance. 2 V8 timing belts. Put the other one over there. Timing cover. I have a quality +5 timing cover. I'm gonna use that then. Get it out of my inventory because I really don't need it. Water pump. V8 water pump. Water pump. V8 water pump. Boom. Let's see. How many rollers am I gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roller Bs. And then like 2 roller A's, I guess? I don't know. All these attached. Water pump pulley, gonna need a new one of those. Gonna head out, man. Have a good one. Ornery Frontiersman, thank you very much for the sub, and thank you for hanging out, brother. I'll see you around. Alright, what do I need? A pump pulley? Water pump pulley? Crankshaft pulley. Serpentine belt B. Okay, definitely need another one of those. Serpentine belt B. This one. And then this one. Belt tension. Nope, 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 don't do that. Need a new belt tensioner. Obviously. I should have known that from the beginning. I've done that before. I've actually put I put the wrong parts in there. It's not fun to put the wrong parts because then you end up with a situation of like they just put in a bad part, you know. Engine head cover B and A. Engine head. V8 cover A, V8 cover B. This side. Damn it, I did it again. Alright, ignition coils. Coil. On the ignition coils. Okay, covers, need to do coil cover. Coils. It's the only engine in the game that actually has a coil cover. Because a V8 has exposed, well, technically exposed coils, but not really. Exhaust manifold V8. Manifold. V8 exhaust manifold. Almost this entire engine is getting rebuilt, like, with new parts. Not just, you know, the parts that were on there before, but completely new parts. And most of this engine is getting new parts. So, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty much everything, except for the throttle body. This person should not be allowed to have that car. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, they're getting whole new, basically a whole new engine. Probably going to provide more power than they had before. Need to do all new gearbox stuff, so plate, bearing, and flywheel. Flywheel. Plate. I always take care of the beginnings of the gearbox stuff now, because if I don't do it later, I'm going to forget. Better pay well. I think it might, I mean, depending on, because it depends on how much you spend. It depends on how much you spend. It determines how much to actually give you. I can actually check how much they're willing to pay now, I think. Nope. It doesn't show because nothing's actually fixed. Once parts start getting fixed, then it'll actually show how much I get paid. But it's still counting up and all that stuff. So I think everything but the oil pan and the crankshaft assembly is done. So top side is pretty much good to go. We're going to flip this thing on its side. Nope. Rotate engine right. Okay. So judging by what I had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more rod caps. Rod cap. And then crankshaft bearing caps. I think I need all 3 of them. Okay. Let's do the bearing caps first. What is this song? Oh, Chasing Ghosts by Eden Project. Okay. Never heard this one. Actually, I don't think I've ever heard it all the way through. Alright. Rod cap. Rod cap. So many rod caps. Alright, oil pan. Oh, hey, had a fresh oil pan, look at that. Or maybe I fixed it. I think I might have fixed it. Okay. I believe that is, nope, not that. Damn it, I keep doing that every time. Yeah, I think pretty much everything is back on. Ready to go. Let's do part over or a part mount view. Make sure there's nothing else I need to add. Nope. I think it's pretty much good to go. Okay, time to worry about the rest of this. I'm gonna leave the engine on the stand because I don't wanna bring it over just yet. I want to have some room to move. So exhaust pipe, muffler, cat, and cat. Hopefully I don't have to take apart the suspension, but I might have to, depending on how damaged the actual suspension is. Definitely taking these wheels off because I'm pretty sure there's some stuff underneath here that needs to be replaced. Actually, did it say, no, not that. Did it say something about brakes? Oh, no. It actually didn't. Okay. Oh, I found all the parts. Okay. This is fuel pump. Got it. So, no is the answer to that. I don't actually have to replace any of that. Okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I'm putting a brand new caliper back here for no reason at all. Whatever. It works. Okay. So pretty much the entire exhaust is going to get replaced. Ugh. My eyes. Tired. I'm tired, but I don't want to stop. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I believe it starts up front somewhere, but I don't know exactly what. So front exhaust pipe. I'll probably need 2 of those. Actually, I definitely need 2 of those. So exhaust. Front exhaust pipe V8. We'll do 2 of those. Two catalytic converters. 2 catalytic converters. That's right there. 2. Does it need mid mufflers? I don't think it does. Yes, it does. Okay, 2 mid mufflers. So U, and then exhaust pipe, and then rear muffler V8s. Yes, rear muffler V8. Okay. Buying 2 of everything. And actually, so probably should explain this. I actually explained this in a video I did on Car Mechanic Sim. The way I tend to do section installs like these is if one or 2 parts are broken on a section, so say the exhaust has like a couple parts that are actually broken, I'm gonna end up replacing the entire section, like everything. So front exhaust pipe, like even if it's not damaged, even if it's perfectly new, you know, I'm still gonna, well, if it's perfectly new, if it's 100%, I'm not gonna buy it, but if it's anything less than 100%, I'm gonna buy it, just to get the entire section done, if that makes sense, because I want it all to be pristine. It's a OCD thing of mine, so, you know. I think most of that, though, is pretty good. So, exhaust manifold, V8, which is on the engine. Gears keep slipping, grinding and shaking from gearbox. So pretty much all that's left is the gearbox and the engine. Pretty much everything is done. So, let's go ahead and get the crane back over to car lift A. Pull the engine off the stand, put it on the crane, put it back in the car, and then we're done. So take engine off crate, install. Aha! Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. There's a part here that's not 100%, and I realized I'm not doing a project car. I'm actually doing a customer's car. All right, so that's in car status. So coil, filter, fuel pump, and battery are all being worked on. Filter base, fuel pump, everything else. Timing, the car is loud. The gears, Gearbox, and Gearbox. Okay. Naders302, what's up, buddy? What is up? Thanks for joining us on the Wreckfest session earlier. It was actually really funny. It's just I saw you in game and I was like, all right, well, we'll add him to the call. So that was good. All right, what else do I need to do? I need to do the gearbox, so we need to get that done real quick. Real quick. That was fun. Yeah, we definitely gotta do that again. Ton of fun. God, I gotta buy a new gearbox. Fuck, this is expensive. What is it, a V8 gearbox? Shit, yeah. That's $1,500. God, I'm losing money on this. Ugh. I'm losing so much money on this. Work destroys my chance to ever play. Yeah. That's the same way with Andrew. I mean, he, you know, obviously he works 24 hours on and then 48 hours off for the ambulance. I mean, you know, he has 2 days to play and 1 day to work, so it's a little bit better for him, but for other people it's not, you know, they're not so fortunate. All right, coil, so filter, fuel pump, and battery. That's actually pretty much it. Filter, fuel pump, and battery. So the pump can be done from the back. Do that here in a quick second. I think I might have a spare fuel pump. Nope, don't have a spare fuel pump, obviously. Pump. Thought I would have a spare fuel pump, but I don't. That in. And then filter, base, and battery. So that means I gotta buy a whole new battery. Again. And then filter, base, and I'm actually gonna do the cover, and then I'm gonna get all the clips. Alright. That's in pump and module. Filter base. Filter. Cover. All these damn clips. Clips are the bane of my existence. Okay. Radiator. Fan housing, fan. Brake servo. I think that's it. I think that is pretty much it. 49,000. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting paid up the wazoo here. Thank you, Jesus. I get so much money for this. That's an expensive repair, though. Jeez. Did you used to play 5M? I still do play 5M, actually. Play on the OCRP server. I haven't done any videos or any streams on it lately, just because I've been having a few issues with recording and streaming on GTA specifically. It doesn't seem to work very well, and I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. But eventually I'll get back to it. Alright, finish order. No oil in the engine. Motherfucker! I keep forgetting to do that every single time. Keep forgetting to do the damn oil. White of Mike, what is up? Welcome to stream. Is this server whitelisted? It is, yes. Applications are currently not open. They will open, as far as I've heard, in July. I will not say an exact date because I don't know an exact date, but as far as I've heard, it's July. So whenever that comes around, just stay tuned to the streams. I'll mention it in a stream. I'll probably put it on Twitter, put it on my Discord, something like that. So just keep an eye out. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, Is everything good with this car? I hope so. Yes. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much gonna do. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm gonna repair all these parts. There we go. Okay. I feel better now. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for the end. That's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you very much for coming out and watching. It's been fun. 2-hour clap. I forgot about it. 2-hour clap. We did good. So yeah, I will leave you guys with it. I'll be out of here. It's end of the stream time. So thank you very much for coming out watching. Ornery Frontiersman with the tier 1 sub 4 months in a row. Absolutely insane. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play a song on the way out, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.